to Texas for a while. We put it to our stern and headed north.
It's a pretty day.
It is a pretty day. Sun's out. Sky is nice and blue. Some wispy clouds hither and yon.
You're feeling rather poetic.
I'm waxing poetic this morning. This is our home for 9 illustrious years. We had a lot of fun.
This part of Texas, north here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this part of Texas.
Because we've been in Texas like 14 years.
Mm-hmm. We're
That's
getting
a
ready
long
to cross over the Willis Bridge, and this will take us out of Texas and into Oklahoma.
That's a good point. Here we go, into Oklahoma.
And there's Lake Texoma.
It looks a little less red.
Just a little puddle of water.
A little.
Runs
I
along
said.
the water.
No, I said it looks a little less red today.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the light.
It does. Well, you're probably right. It probably is the light. We spent many a day on this lake, soaking up the sun and plenty of Corona. That's one of our favorite little beaches is right over there.
That's right.
When there was a beach. Well, look at all that stuff floating in the water, man. Be tough to be on a boat on that today. Well, we made it to the Missouri Ozarks, in particular, the Boiling Springs Resort. So we're near a little town called Licking, Missouri, which is about 15 miles from our property. We're going to be living here at this resort for the next little while we get our property put together, but I thought I'd show you guys some footage of the local area. This is the Big Piney River that you're looking at, and we will be making a canoe trip on this river. We're looking forward to it, but the weather hasn't been terrific for our schedule so far, so we'll definitely be planning a trip for that over the next few weeks. Just want to make sure we go on a day where it's not going to start pouring down rain about midway through the trip. With that said, let's head out to the property. Guys are supposed to be coming out here and putting a water meter in either today or tomorrow. And it seems like whenever they give me a one day, it's never the first day. It's always the second day. It's never the first day. But I've been out here doing quite a bit of work. You can see where I've cleared things off. But you can see why I need a tractor too. You know what I mean?
That's right. We're building a case for a tractor. There's our building out there. Our first building on our property. Oops. Walter's very curious. We're going to step out in a moment. Look at all this. Getting the gate opened for us so we can enter. At least didn't rain last night, and it's sunny today, really pretty day, so that we can enjoy the process of visiting the property. Yeah. I like how it's tucked back in there. Our new gate.
So the gate's open now.
He's got the gate open.
Welcome to Shangri-La.
Well, welcome to Shangri-La.
So he couldn't get the truck back down there to where my property is, or where I want these at. So he's going to have to use the dollies and just bring it down with his little truck. Unfortunately, the roadway is just a little bit too muddy for him. So, but there's the first building that'll be going on to RJW Travel Court. And there it is. He's got his little mule on there, and he's gonna haul it down there. That thing is handy, man. I need one of those. Well, he's got it in place and walking it up right now. This is where it's going to live for now, but I've got plans to move it onto a different part of the property later on. You always have to put the bug spray on out here because until we get it cleared, there's a lot of ticks. And this is supposed to keep ticks from getting on you, so.
Nice. All right, Walter, we'll let you out here in a second.
Oh my gosh, come here. Yeah, there's our property line right there.
Yeah.
Oh, there.
Fence.
You see the
Yeah,
orange?
I see the fence.
Yeah.
Oh, the end. That's the end of.
Over there, yeah.
Okay,
that's
so
the back side of the property right there.
Yeah.
There's another great view of the pond
It sure is.
from here.
It sure is.
I'm a country dog. He's drinking deer water. That's deer water, Walter. See, this is flowing right down there and then right into the creek.
Right into
the pond.
To the pond.
I wish I knew what the source of that was. And see, if I had my tractor, I can get in there and clear up that brush right there and see exactly where that water's coming from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'd know what to block and what not to block.
Hey, babe. You need to make a 16-foot path.
Yeah. At least a 16-foot path through here, because in order to bring some of the other buildings that we have in mind, like the little cabin and whatever, this needs to be cleared out.
Awesome.
So this is the first building on the property right here. Our shed. I don't know if it's going to live here or not, but this is the best place to put it for now until I get some more land cleared out. But for now, it's just going to be our tool shed.
Yeah.
But eventually, I'll at least I'll put some kind of insulation and some walls back that way so we can store some of our other items in here. But until I do that, it'll just be for tools because it's not very secure right now. So
this is a little door, and outside, of course, he'll build a little deck out here eventually.
and if I do decide to leave the shed here, I'll probably build just a small deck right here. But I really can't do anything until the water guys get out here and put in the water meter, and then the septic tank guy is actually going to put our septic tank right here, because up here this area that I've kind of mowed down a little bit, that's actually going to be the new driveway there, and that's where the RV pad will be right there.
Yeah, I can really see where you've mowed it down, and there's a distinctive path there.
Yeah.
Very nice, babe. Yeah, I really like, even though this wasn't where you wanted the shed, it's still tucked back in here in the trees for now. Very nice. How sweet, our first little building. Beautiful day. We're getting ready to take a little walk in the woods.
Well, it looks like the crew is out here putting in our water meter. Looks like a lot of head scratching and waving going back and forth, so I'm not quite sure what the deal is, but at least they're out here working on it. So yesterday we got the water meter in. There it is right there. Nice. So I'm officially have water on the property. They put this pipe here for the plumbers that are coming out and putting my water lines in can quickly tie into the meter. And then right over in that spot is where we're planning on putting our RV pad. And of course there's my little building, which has been real handy for having tools out here. And of course I've been working on trying to get this fence line cleaned up. Got a pretty good handle on it so far. And today we're going to tackle, I've been taking it like 2 or 3 panels at a time. I don't know what all's down in there, so I just want to do it the hard way until I figure everything out, and then I'll do a more permanent situation or solution once I actually get it cleaned up. Plus, I don't know what kind of shape the fence is in, how much repair it needs to be done with that either. So it's kind of a long, slow process, but I think in the end it'll be worth it. So anyway, that's today's updates. We'll check in later. I'm out here today getting ready to trim up some more on my fence line. As you can see, I got quite a bit of it done. Well, not quite a bit of it, but I got some of it done. It kind of got held up by a couple of other projects, but today I'm going to get back to it and get that fence line cleaned up. It ain't for the faint of heart, I'll tell you that. 2-day-old swing hoe. Didn't make it too far against these weeds here. I'd take it back and get a refund, but I got a feeling they'd probably just laugh me out of the store. So, oh well, lesson learned. These old tools ain't quite as tough as they were when I was a kid, that's for sure.